Here is the number one immigration myth that I've heard over the years. This is something that's completely incorrect and absolutely untrue. So many people over the years have told me that they don't want to become US citizens because a permanent resident is basically a US citizen who cannot vote. Now, this is absolutely wrong. There's many differences between a permanent resident and a US citizen. Most importantly, a permanent resident can be deported. A permanent resident in some cases can be refused re-entry into the United States. A permanent resident cannot apply for certain jobs that require US citizenship. And a permanent resident cannot vote. That's the only part of this that is correct. But the bottom line is, it's not the same to be a US citizen and a permanent resident. Even if you never intend to vote in the US, there's clear advantages to being a US citizen. And I will leave you with a horror story that I personally witnessed when I worked at the immigration court. I saw a mother of multiple US citizen children who had been a permanent resident for over 15 years get deported from the United States because of a drug-related offense that rendered her deportable. So basically, this individual could have become a US citizen. Yes, she still would have faced criminal charges for her drug-related offense, but at least she could have remained in the US. So on top of the criminal charges, because she never naturalized, she was actually deported from the US far away from her family. So the bottom line is, a permanent resident is not a US citizen who cannot vote. It is immigration status that has significantly less rights than a US citizen. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below and I'll do my best to record more videos like this. Thank you.